Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the chair log. Whoa! You know, it's been a big week here on YouTube at Sore Hands. If you're watching this the day of upload, it's like a few hours before the time it is for you right now. You know, I got videos to edit. It's Saturday though. I don't really feel like doing that. I have a lesson tomorrow. I'm gonna put some finishing touches on some practice that I've been doing all week. That's not just me saying I didn't practice all week, because I definitely did. I might play a little bit of something for you. Maybe later though. Yeah, things have been amazing. Things have just been really good. Living the dream over here. And on top of all that, I, a few days ago, received a pretty great offer from a school that I applied for, and I'm taking it. It basically comes out to taking away out-of-state tuition, and then it's a 5-hour-a-week assistantship on top of that. What's left is not very much, way less than the guitars I've bought cost. So I'm taking that offer, and it's pretty crazy to say that because, well, I've taken a gap year for the past 5 years since my undergrad. And you know, like all of us when we graduate, we, especially with a liberal arts degree, we graduate kind of lost. I had plans of getting a master's degree, but then that fell through, and I worked some like odd jobs. I eventually started teaching on outschool.com, where I built up my schedule, and it was just the first time I was working super hard in my life. And I know you guys are gonna say super hard. Ever heard of underground welding or whatever? Underground welding. Yeah, it really shows you how like soft my hands are. My fingertips are hard though. Can't work with my right hand though. I don't want to break a nail. And there was a lot of unsureness coming from that. And even this YouTube channel started from a place of just unsureness. I was like, I'm in my now mid-20s. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I might as well just start a YouTube channel and just work 30 hours a week on it. And I've just been consistently grinding on that. And you've seen what it's turned into. It's like, of course the content has changed since the beginning, but it's turned into quite a bit. Like, look at this. Probably this video is not gonna get that many views, but I mean, look at the video before and after this one, right? Yeah, I know. I rely on grifting a little bit. It's fine though. It's sore hands. What do you want? This channel started as a me to document my practice. And specifically, I was working on stuff that I knew that I could bring to an audition one day. I had my Baroque piece, like all of them, like longer pieces, like a suite, or a sonata in that case. BWV 1001. I had my classical piece, the big Soar Mozart variations. Then I had the Morel Sonatina, which is like the more modern thing. Usually you'd pick like a Ponce sonata that like is the usual thing. But I chose the Morel Sonatina just because I liked it. I thought it was cool. And it's crazy to think because this is the goal that I had when I first set out on this YouTube channel. It was to eventually get into a master's degree program and of course hopefully not have to pay for most of it or all of it. And we did it. We freaking did it, guys. So we're in. I've already accepted it. I'm going to be starting in the fall. I'm not going to tell you where it is because, you know, I'm scared of getting killed. And I promise you the next time I move, my filming setup will be in a dark, windowless room, and no one will just have any clue where I am. Unless you happen to be at that university, in which case, you know, be cool. Don't out me, bro. Don't do that. Yeah, but man, it feels good. It's all coming together. What is the future of Sore Hands, really? I think I can tell you what it is. This channel started as a way for me to document my practice and prepare for a master's degree audition. And it is still that. It's a lot of things now too, though. It's a way for me to get new students, which, by the way, email me if you want guitar lessons. I'm completely full, though, but email me to be on the waiting list. Send specific times if you want them. Man, the difference between teaching kids versus adults that I find on Sore Hands, it has been so great teaching you all. Like, all of you just come in so eager to just, like, get into classical guitar, which is such a treat for someone like me. So it's just really great. Yeah, and I hope you're all enjoying them. So it's that, and then of course there's the reaction videos, which you can feel how you want to feel about them. I enjoy making them, and they also actually make me an income, which is amazing. Which there's like a big thing where it's like, oh, you couldn't get popular by like actually playing music. You had to do this crap in order to get popular. Don't you feel bad about that? You realize the reality of it is I found something that I can do that will actually get popular. That in itself, I don't care what it is. That's kind of like a big deal. I've gone my whole life trying to find something that would be like interesting to actually share that people would engage with, and I found it. And it's also something that's like fun for me to make. And just because we're doing that doesn't mean the practice logs are ending or anything. This might be a practice log now, I don't know, we'll see. But I mean, I look forward to just documenting my guitar journey in a master's program, and I think it'll be really cool to see the progression of where I started, which if you watch those first videos, I'm maybe technically around as good as I am now. I'm way more refined than I used used to be, for sure. But as far as like theory knowledge and all that, like I'm not really that much ahead. If anything, I've probably forgotten stuff. My actual ability to play music is way better, and my actual musicianship is way better. And my knowledge of just classical guitar, pop culture, and all that, like I knew literally nothing about anything. And now I feel like there's just this huge, vibrant world of classical guitar and just guitar in general that that you've witnessed me uncover over the course of these 500 or so videos. So like personally, I feel that I've come so far in this. I think it's really cool that this is the initial goal achieved, which is just getting into the program. And now the next step, which also will happen to take about as long as it's been like during this whole thing, a little bit longer actually. We're gonna see my journey through a master's program, being taught by a really great professor, and seeing what he can make of me after 2 years. And you know, it's something that I hear in the classical world especially, like you should never present yourself until you are a perfectly polished, up to snuff product, which I am certainly not. And I started presenting myself way early, like according to most classical musicians. I do think that this process that you're witnessing right now is kind of cool to be documented, and I feel like it's not documented to the extent that it is here. So I don't know, I think that'll be interesting. Like I'm going for it. I'm going for that high level professional guitar player status. I'm going for it, and I'm working hard for it, and like we're taking all the steps. Let's get a master's degree under the belt and see where we're at after that. So that's the next goal. Finish up that thing. You're gonna see the whole way through. It's gonna be pretty epic and cool. And yeah, what else do you want? The show goes on, and in the meantime, we're gonna be talking crap on whoever we want. We're untouchable. Nobody can touch us, guys, right? Yeah. We're all good over here. Yeah, so you know, I know there's a lot of new people watching. You might not know what I'm talking about. It's the practice logs. That's where you witness my actual growth as a musician, and I talk about music stuff, kind of like what I'm going to talk about here. Yeah, those are going to keep going. Reaction logs are going to keep going. We're just going to keep this thing going. For those of you who actually like me, that consider yourself enjoyers of sore hands, thank you. You're the best. I know there's tons of you who I don't see, who I don't know, that just watch. Hey, if you never left a comment, maybe leave one on this. I don't think this video is going to get that many views, so this will be like a pretty intimate one. What is going on? The world is on fire, guys. Political hands, am I right? How about that economy, huh? You know, people keep telling me about the economy, and honestly, the only number I care about right now is my subscriber count. It's like, what? The economy's great. What are you talking about? It's bad. I feel like from where I'm sitting, things are amazing. God, dare I sift through the comment section right now? The last video I made was the Willow Smith video. I'll do like a speed round through these, and this is funny because it's kind of related. If you taught college, you would be the most popular professor on campus, no doubt, dude. Well, like I mentioned, part of my deal is a 5-hour assistantship, which I don't know what that entails, but it could entail that I teach like a music appreciation class, which is freaking hilarious, by the way. Like, of course, teaching that class, I know that I am, like, my thing is the classical elitist. It would just be like a normal class if I taught it, but the idea of me coming into a music appreciation class with the sore hands persona would be really freaking funny. Just like skipping chapters, like, that's crap. No. Maybe I'll make a music appreciation like web series sometime where I'm just where I'm just a douchebag through the whole thing. That's basically what sore hands is. It's just like bad music appreciation. Hey, McBreezy Muffin, I hope you get your degree. Heart. Me too. We're one step closer to that. If I don't get it now, it is completely my fault. You know, we're gonna do something new. I'm not gonna even move my chair. I'm just gonna practice right freaking here. I'm gonna try to play a bit of the Store Mozart variations for you because I feel like that's going well. So I'll see you on the other side. didn't practice here just now, but I have been practicing that a lot. My thumb's getting a little caught on that. I need to work on that. But yeah, you know, I'm going for feel. I'm going for like making it cool and whatever that means. That's that's what I'll tell you in guitar lessons. I'm like, can you make it a little cooler to listen to? No, I'm just kidding. You know what I mean though, right? Yeah, so you know, that's this one. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up, and I will see you there. Hey, well, you know, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Send me an email if you want some guitar lessons. Buy some merch from Rutin's Delight. There's merch there. Boom. And yeah, you know, we did it. We freaking did it, guys. Grad school's coming up. Nothing can stop me. I'm unstoppable, baby. Let's just keep on getting better. You know, go and practice your guitar or whatever other stupid instrument you play. And I'll see you in the next one.